This is your Lakeland Police Department. And this is your Lakeland Police Department.
Hello, I'm Chief Boatner, Chief of Police for the City of Lakeland. I'm proud to be part of one of the finest law enforcement agencies in America. Our officers and civilians are highly skilled professionals who are motivated and dedicated to the service of the citizens of Lakeland. They are guided by 4 cornerstone principles. We are committed to excellence. We strive to provide the best service possible with the resources available. We're dedicated to community policing, and we value the partnerships we have developed in this community. We have a commitment to dignity. All persons we come in contact with are treated with dignity and respect. And above all, integrity. It is a cornerstone value of policing, and because once lost, integrity can never be regained. Please join us now in this brief video that will provide an overview of the excellence of the Lakeland Police Department.
Lakeland, Florida, a gem of a city located in and around a cluster of picturesque lakes. There are a number of compelling reasons why Lakeland is a wonderful place in which to live and work. Great business climate, employment and educational opportunity, culture, recreation, and a great police department. Not all cities would include their police department as a selling point, but Lakeland is a bit different, and so is our police department. We operate in partnership with our community. We are not a law enforcement agency which considers itself a cut above the citizenry. We like to think we have a special relationship with the people we serve and protect. Our community and members of the Lakeland Police Department take great pride in the fact that we're accredited by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement, a national multi-agency organization which establishes professional criteria. In order to become accredited, Lakeland's finest had to meet or exceed some 900 very exacting standards. We're proud to say that our police department is one of a very small percentage of the nation's more than 18,000 police departments to have been awarded accreditation. Being an accredited department means being innovative in fighting such problems as street crime, drug abuse, domestic violence, and school problems. It means taking a proactive approach, reaching out to every segment of our community. It means going beyond the normal functions of an urban police department. In other words, we're not your grandfather's police department. Our men and women in blue do what law enforcement agencies are expected to do. We enforce the law. You see us on the streets on a daily basis, ticketing traffic offenders, investigating accidents, keeping traffic moving. You see our officers on bicycle patrol in and around downtown Lakeland and in several neighborhoods. You see the visible presence of our officers in patrol cars answering calls and watching for suspicious activities. We solve crimes and arrest the suspects, all the while affording dignity and respect to all persons, be they suspects or victims. We perform ceremonial functions and provide security at large public events within our beautiful city. All of these are duties Lakeland officers have been performing ever since the department was created. That does not mean we're not thoroughly modern. We are a 21st century police department with tools grandfather never even dreamed about. For example, our laboratory services unit, which processes more than 2,500 cases a year, includes a crime lab equipped with many of the latest investigative tools. The on-duty lives of our officers are made considerably easier through the widespread use of computers in their cars and at their desks. Computers are also an integral part of our communication center, recently remodeled and upgraded with new recording equipment. Modern policing also means taking to the air. Our aviation unit's helicopter logs more than 400 hours a year, flying in support of other sections of the department, as well as helping the fire department combat wildfires. Constant training is a fact of life at the Lakeland Police Department. Athletes train to maintain a competitive edge. We train in order to maintain the high standards set by the department and to stay a step ahead of the lawbreakers. Our SWAT team, made up of highly skilled officers, trains at least 16 hours a month. Thanks to extensive training, our K-9 unit is the best in the state and one of the top units in the nation as determined in field trials. All sworn officers have to pay periodic visits to the firing range as part of the 40-hour in-service training program. Field training and classroom work in other areas help keep our officers on the cutting edge of law enforcement. So, what really sets the Lakeland Police Department apart? How do we differ from your grandfather's department? Well, that's easy to answer. We go well beyond basic law enforcement, and have been for several years. We develop effective partnerships with businesses and residents. We pursue the root causes of crime and apply problem-solving strategies to eliminate those causes. We apply proactive crime prevention practices in order to make Lakeland a less desirable target for criminals. And we personalize our service delivery and crime-fighting techniques to fit neighborhood needs and changes in crime trends. Bottom line, we're not waiting for crimes to happen. We're out there in your community, our community. You'll find us working with civic groups and business organizations. Through our innovative Neighborhood Services Bureau, our Community Services Unit, and our Neighborhood Liaison Squads, we're in constant contact with people in all segments of our community.
One of the things that is very interesting and very important to us is that we have community policing, and that worked tremendous in our area because you have the community involved constantly with the Lakeland Police Department. Most importantly, they work as a team instead of seeing them as officer and you are a civilian. We see it as a team. And I think that is very important to this city, to this community. Lakeland Police Department has been very, very good to our church, to our civic leaders, and what have you. Most importantly, I've been here now for 23 years, and I can truly say in all of the cities that I've traveled and lived in, Lakeland Police Department, in an honest statement, is one of the tops, and I have to say that from my heart.
Police and citizens working together is exemplified by our Citizens Police Academy, where officers train and work together with citizens from the areas they patrol. Students get an in-depth overview of all areas of the police department, as well as learning appropriate security measures. Our officers are positively influencing our young people in the schools and on the streets, working overtime to keep kids in school and away from drugs, gangs, and crime. Through our school resource officers and our DARE, Great, TIP, and DEFY programs, we've reached hundreds of students. After school and during summers, Lakeland officers are reaching kids through the Police Athletic Activities League. Sports have always been the cornerstone of PAL, and we provide a wide range of athletic activities in safe environments. But the modern PAL organization goes beyond sports to include an emphasis on education, as seen in mentoring and after-school tutoring programs conducted by Lakeland officers. We've only scratched the surface of Lakeland Police Department's way of fighting crime and improving lives through partnering with all segments of our community. Every day, we see the evidence that our strategies are working, and so do community leaders.
I'm City Commissioner Gal Fields, and I have a rather unique perspective of the police department. I'm a lifelong resident of Lakeland, and having been born and raised here, I've had the opportunity to see the department's philosophy change from one of the police department doing their own thing and resolving crime to becoming a police department that's been very proactive in working in the community. Our community policing initiatives have come a long ways in building new relationships in the community and reaching down at younger ages to help work with kids and really make a difference in their lives and be a part of the community, not only for those that are adults, but also for those that are youth and who, at an early age, if we don't have positive experience with the police, can begin to have a negative perception of what the police are about and what their job and their role is. Our Police Athletic League has been a shining example of the change philosophy in this community, and the police department being a positive, proactive part of the community beyond just a traditional law enforcement.
In partnership with our community, we're cutting the crime rate and making Lakeland a much safer city for all. It's a great community in which to serve as a police officer. We mention that because, from time to time, we have uniforms to be filled. The Lakeland Police Department would welcome your application.
Hi, I'm Officer Grimes, a proud member of the Lakeland Police Department. You saw me earlier as I was being sworn in a few months ago. Take it from me, Lakeland is a great place for my family, and the police department provides me with great benefits beyond salary, insurance, and retirement. I get help with my continuing education. The department provides a great workout facility, plenty of partners keep me motivated, and the opportunity to go to the Police Olympics. I even get to take my patrol car home. What's not to like?
As you have seen, the Lakeland Police Department is made up of highly skilled professionals, dedicated and motivated to the service of the citizens of Lakeland. We're proud of them, and we hope you are as well.